What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We're back on Alma, Missouri. Let's get to it. Hello? Zach, I'm surprised you didn't call me.
Well, I was just sitting here, and all of a sudden I was in the middle of a contract, and all of a sudden the server just went kaput. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh, well, okay. On my end, I looked at the server, and it looked like it had crashed.
Oh, maybe that's what happened. I don't know.
I'm
I was
surprised
just
you didn't.
cultivating, and then I just lost connection.
I'm surprised you didn't call me to be like, dog, where are you?
Next time I'll call you.
Okay, that's I was sleeping. That's where I was. Anyway, okay, so we're not doing contracts. So we have what do we have? We have we have a little straw to sell too, which is December. We have wheat to sell, which is December. Trent, what's up? Trent, hello. Hello. All right, there he is. And then we have what else do we have? We have the dry. Do we have dry corn?
Good.
We don't sell that till June. We may not. Yeah, we should have. Where's our corn at? Our corn is awaiting to be dried. Okay, so we need to go till December. So say we all. Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Aye. The only reason why I said something about the contract is it was like $47,000 for baling.
Oh dang. One eternity later.
You can do that with the small bales, or
yeah, say. We don't have the baler with mod anymore. For the record, I did get rid of that last night.
Well, it wasn't baling; it was bale wrapping. So.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
I mean, ironically, there is this small square bale that's out that has its own rack for it.
All right.
And Zach, don't feel bad. I was in the server yesterday, and it kind of did the same thing to me.
What, break?
I turned it off. I didn't realize anybody was in. And again, on my end, there was throwing up a whole bunch of like Lua call stack errors or something. And I was like, well, that's not good. Let me turn that off.
Yeah. I see somebody finish what I was working on, so that's all that matters.
So, my bad.
We have no more space for wool at the sheep barn currently.
You're gonna have that occasionally.
At 9 hours, oh doggy. Where's our little shredder?
It's on that wagon in town.
Oh, it's driving back to our homestead right now.
Never mind, it's turning the driveway.
Just pulled in the front yard. All right, let's go move that stuff real quick.
Some of this sound like a noob. How do I bring that menu back up, or are we using auto drive?
Alt-Z.
Yeah, we don't have well, there really isn't auto drive right now. But yeah, it'd be Alt numpad 0, but I just tried to hit it, and I'm not in a vehicle.
Good job, John.
Johnny, are you good?
Dude, I literally just woke up. So
okay, I'll give you
plenty of sleep today, then, huh?
Well, you see, Hunter, yesterday the people across the street from us had a giant tree taken down. I'm talking, brought the crane in and had to crane it over the house.
Over 6 inches wide.
It was huge. Okay.
Yep.
Anyway, they were outside at like 7:30 in the morning, and
oh my gosh, that's
I don't get up that early, but I did yesterday.
Don't you usually get up that early on Sunday?
Yeah. No, not anymore. Polar, welcome in. It's going. What's up with you? So.
Oh, see, Johnny, we speak of Sticky Bandit.
Wait, the Sticky Bandit's what? Really, a year base left? What? Oh,
they weren't supposed to sell something in December.
Oh, I was supposed to stop and.
I mean, you're talking to John.
You guys are gonna be rich next December.
Enough to where you withered a whole field.
No. We're okay because the graph changed. We're good. Isn't our wheat sitting at the train?
Well, you lost out.
I just work here.
You got lucky this time, okay?
He said, I don't know, I just work here.
And then our straw. We want to grab bales. Maybe.
I
Maybe
think
not.
somebody's already grabbing bales at the moment.
Okay. We don't have to sell all of them. We can technically keep for our, like, see that went up too. It's totally fine. Left, what are you guys missing from the sticky finger bandit? Polar bear's trying Alma. Nice.
So it's raining here. And
Yeah.
let me tell you, it's raining here.
If you open up a radar app and you look in the St. Louis area, apparently the low pressure is setting right on top of St. Louis right now. Because it's like the radar is spinning right on top of St. Louis.
Ponds. We have ponds in places there shouldn't be ponds.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
To be fair, Hunter, like the whole state of Ohio is rain.
Yep. For like the next 4 days.
Wow.
Speaking of St. Louis, Joe pull off the dub yesterday.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit when we got home from softball since
the
Caps already made their advancement.
It was a big one, actually, a big dub. It was good. It ended up being what, 5-2?
5-2.
It was a good one. It was definitely a good one. Are we selling wool too? Like,
I think wool is May.
It's down here. Yeah, we're not selling wool. We need to sell some straw bales.
April is wool.
All right, let me get this. We got to unload this. We don't need this right now.
Waiting till April for me because I might have one or two.
Why did that just do that? Are you actually riding the horses?
Yeah, I gotta get his fitness level up somehow.
That's true.
I mean, if you get them all with 100%, they're worth like $5 grand.
Fair play. There, auto load worked. I got it. Somebody said gold blocks.
Try not to hit the invisible line of bales, Sean.
I'll try.
You're pretty good about that.
So what are we using to move the grain to sell?
The grain is at the train, ready to go. I'm just waiting for the train to grace us with its presence, you know?
All right, I'll just keep riding the horses then.
That works. There totally is room for another bale there, but okay. Wait, how does this work? We use the same trailer, and it's not holding all the bales. That's odd. It's the same trailer. All right. Interesting. I think we're gonna take 2 loads of these bales, and then whatever's left stays for like our cows or whatever. We can start feeding them. You know, actually try to.
You are, Zach.
Make a little money.
Look at the thing I send you, and then nothing else.
Wow.
I mean, it's better than a black screen.
So, okay. I was gonna say, Left, why don't you guys build a gold farm? Oh man, or maybe that's a project I could start working on. I could build one Monday, maybe.
There's, I think, 2.5 stacks and sorter left.
Yeah, but it sounds like they need a lot.
You know, I know, but it's something unless the sticky finger bandits struck the sorter again.
Probably did, yeah. In fact, I was thinking about putting in a large a large rail line for reasons, and I was like, oh yeah, the problem is we don't have enough gold. Let's make all the powered rails. That's all right.
So if I was just to leave this gate open in the horse pasture, the horses run out if I take one.
No, you'll be fine. They'll stay where they're supposed to.
And they're quote unquote boundary.
You need 4.5 thousand blocks of gold The hell are you guys building? They're building the gold palace, apparently, or gold kingdom. There you go. Everything's a kingdom.
Speaking of that, we need to add that to the smelter array.
What?
The cheese.
Oh. No, we're not doing that. Tell you what, I will at least start on a gold farm on Monday. That'll give me a project, something to build, because I'm kind of running out of ideas of things to do in there. So I can work on a gold farm Monday. I'll look up some designs and figure something out. Sounds like fun.
Of the farm, what about doing the buffalo stuff?
We're not talking farm sim anymore, or Minecraft, right?
No.
You're talking farm sim. Buffalo?
Farm sim.
Get buffalo milk instead of dairy, like regular cow's milk?
Uh-huh.
Buffalo mozzarella is worth more than, like... But that means we'd have to get a dairy, too.
Are we gonna be the Buffalo Soldiers now too?
I don't know. Maybe.
Granted, that's what I did. I axed all the original cows, sold those off, and replaced them with buffalo, so I could maybe get a little on part.
I could see that, but then you got to buy a dairy to really make it profitable, right?
Yeah, I mean, buffalo milk itself is worth a penny, but not worth as much as mozzarella.
Gotcha. Be something to do in the future for sure. So I think we will have lots of animals on here eventually. That'll definitely be a thing. I guess, is the train at the thing? Yeah, train's here. Somebody wants to load it up. They're selling the wheat. That's her. Mind me just gonna squeeze right past them gates. There's a basketball court here now. That's cool.
I think there was one before, but there's really no purpose to it.
Oh, they changed the bale sell point, so there's actually a road here now. Wow. That's pretty awesome.
We need to load into the train.
Yeah, we need to fill the train with wheat.
Is the road big enough for a semi truck load of bales to go down?
Yes.
Sure.
You take your corners wide enough. Yes.
Hey, Lug Thug, the map is rolling. Map's rolling. Okay, Black Hat, now it makes sense. For their netherite beacon, they need a bunch of gold. I forgot that you have to put that with gold. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. The map's coming along. We're kind of in a little weird spot. We're stuck in January right now. We're gonna be selling wheat. I'm selling some bales. I don't even know how much I just made. But a couple dollars. Not a lot of money, but you know, $6,000.
Yeah.
$6,000, you know? So it's better than nothing, right? Adam, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you? You have the magma blocks or gold farm? I gotta look up. I know there's lots of different gold farm designs. We'll see what I come up with. It may not be the gold farm that you guys want, but I'll look around, see what I can find. Just saying. I know one of those in the top of the nether with the piglins or what are they called? Not piglins. Is that the
Pigments?
Pigments? That's the one. Yeah. That's like, I know that one's really good. But I don't know if I want to take on a project like that. We'll see.
Let me go ahead and send this train.
Do what about the train hunter? Sorry.
Let me go ahead and send it off to so.
Yeah. Go ahead and just W it. Yeah. Oh, you know, I like XP left. Send it to me in Discord so I have it for later. You know me and XP. I like saying. Manual? Oh boy. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. Like I said, I'll watch some videos. I have between, I have tonight and tomorrow to figure out what I want to do and start gathering some resources up tomorrow/Monday, and it'll be fine. It'll be good. It'll be Monday. Like I said, I'm starting to run out of ideas, so this is perfect. Now, only if I could make a diamond farm.
Well, hey,
All right, somebody else will grab a train.
Well, that's the type of day today is going to be, huh?
All right. Maybe you should hook up your internet thing, huh?
Yeah, now it's raining. One of these days we're going to start farming. I just won't ever get to use it.
You'd have to, like, go outside, huh?
Yeah, there's some grass.
Yeah, you can't do that, right?
Not today. I've already done a lot of things today.
You might lose a boot, right?
Yeah.
We got to the farm Wednesday, and I swear you could hear the ground, like the water in the dirt. It was just weird. It was like quiet. There was no wind, but like the ground was just making a noise, and I was like, that's odd. But okay. So it was a weird one. And then Pops went down yesterday. I think there was another 1.5 inches or something. It's a lot. It's just a lot of rain right now.
Yep. You're telling me.
How does this make any sense though, chat? We hauled the bales in with the same trailer, didn't we? And it holds 3 less now. I don't understand what's going on here.
Do the horses have to be fed?
Probably, yeah. We have some grass bales. Do they want grass? Or do they want grass?
I think I take
Man, I don't know what they take. That's why I was curious.
goats or hay, I think.
So we don't have any hay. But we have grass.
They've all been exercised.
Nice. Under the map. What's under the map? Got stuff under the map? Under the map. Yeah, oh, they don't eat meadow, do they? I thought they would eat their meadow. You know?
One would think. But
Interesting. Oh, you were.
surprised you haven't fed your chickens.
I don't. Well, we just sold all of our wheat, so. Problem is, if you feed chickens, then you have eggs.
You have auto load.
Ah, true. Very true. I don't know. We'll see. We will see.
More money if you add them.
I know, but maybe we'll have to grow a little wheat. It's a little late to plant it now, so. Not gonna worry about it. Kimmy, it's going. What's up? Well,
Is
man.
Kimmy the sticky bandit?
Oh.
So should I try the strong arm bales, or are you trying to get the track wagon and put them in there?
I can move some over with this, or you can grab one at a time with your hand. I don't care. I'm on my way to town, but I'll be back in a minute. But if you want to just grab one, that's fine. Yeah, I think auto load has some issues. I agree. It's kind of weird. I was hoping things would get better once we got rid of that, because everybody was saying it was the bale width mod, or baler like pickup width mod. But I don't know that it's changed anything. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to
I'm
wait.
changing stuff. I need to update my mods.
I did course play and auto drive last night too.
It's in my download folder.
I did it. We're up to course play is 8:15 now.
I still haven't uploaded it, but it's in there.
It happens. All right, so we got our wheat sold as soon as I sell this load of bales. Actually, what's our silage looking like? Is that ready too? Our silage bale should be ready, right? Silage. Oh wow, silage is an interesting. It's the Big Dipper. So we can sell silage like in the spring when we're planting. That would be okay. So we'll just do that.
All right, I'm gonna sound like an idiot. Where do we put grass?
Where do we have grass, or where do you put grass?
Where do I put it?
I have no idea.
Huh, that's interesting. Your graph is totally different than mine.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have the Big Dipper.
No. All right.
For some reason, there's only like a $10 difference between high price and the low price.
Oh wow. Well, actually, yeah, Trent. So our high price was 124. Our low price is 121.
Okay, for me, the high is 123, and the low is 117.
Okay, and then what's the other one that we have? We have buffalo milk, which technically should have been sold in September. Okay.
They have buffalo milk.
Not buffalo milk. No, we have, what's the one we have?
Milk.
We were talking about buffalo milk. We have goat milk, which should have been sold in September. Okay. So I'm good to fast time whenever. We can get those bales in there if we want. Silage is at 98%. Okay, that's fine. We'll sell that while we're planting something in the spring because we'll have the time. That is what we shall do. We made our 100 grand off of our wheat. Some of that was our starter crop still from like when we started the map, so that was interesting. And then the other, that was off of that field. How much was that field? 490,000. Never mind. I was gonna say, did that wheat just pay for that field? But absolutely not.
So maybe they only take straw, and I don't know what the food's considered. I don't know.
If we look in the thing, they take like stuff. They take hay as the problem, and like a root crop. They take like okay.
I do know they take oats. You can buy oats from the.
Yeah, but we don't have hay. We have grass.
If you go in the shop.
I'm not buying hay. Not right now. They don't take bales. Okay. And they're awful spoiled horses, you know?
Guess we
Plus,
gotta
like,
get a
oat.
blower next time.
I guess, yeah, we'll have to get
Oats in the shop are like 1,400 for 1,000 liters.
wow. All right.
That's kind of expensive.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit. That's okay. If somebody wants to hit the sleep trigger, then I'm down. I'm almost back.
On my way.
All right. What's going on? Welcome in. What's poppin'? What's up? So Tony, what do you bet? You know, there's that event next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's been raining and raining and raining. And what do you bet it's going to drive long enough where you're going to have to work next week?
Probably. I really hope not, but probably.
No, that's without. I haven't looked at a forecast in a couple days, so.
Well, they're also. I think they were calling for some rain. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean,
It wouldn't hurt me if it just like downpoured Friday.
well, I don't
Like
want
2
it to be
inches.
a mud pit where we're going, but
Well,
they
I'm just
are.
like-
They are calling for a decent chance of rain Wednesday, and then after that, there's a slight chance. So. Yeah, we'll see.
We're just doing one day, or we're doing one.
Hang on. We got to check the shop just in case there's something in there like that giant corn head that we need. Or wait. We don't need that. Yeah, we can go.
Or the thing for the round bales.
I'm good. We have a square
What
reel.
about when silage is sold?
We'll sell that in the spring, I think. We'll sell that while we were fast timing.
Okay.
Or not fast timing, while we're planting is what I meant to say, because it's gonna be like the same price. So we'll be good. We play the way that we play multiplayer is one for all and all for one. So we all have just the same monies, and we work together. That's the way we're playing multiplayer. We don't do the separate farm thing. Although this map would be set up perfect for three like separate separate farms. But no, we do the one farm deal. Is how we tend to play. So, yep. All right, we definitely don't need a potato harvester. We're good to go one more day if you want. Then we should be good on the fast time. We can plant. We get to decide we plant corn or beans.
Both.
Let's do beam spam. Oh, you know what we didn't do, boys? We
get the straw mod off for the beans.
No, we didn't. We didn't mow our grass probably when we were supposed to. Well, we got a mower right now too, so probably.
I'll start working on mowing.
All right, we gotta maybe fast time just a hair to get out of the rainy season here.
Can't move the pallets.
I know, I'm working on that first. Yeah, the pallets are an absolute just wreck, but that's okay. It's all good.
Fast time while you're standing right there by the trigger.
You know, it doesn't. I don't know. They're not that fast. You know, it helps when I type in the right password. All right. You just got the game Thursday. All right. Welcome to the Farm Sim community. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Only dumb people. Wait.
I don't think that was the right answer.
No. That is the right answer. Yeah. They're. I mean, it's. Yeah. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody being dumb. I'm just saying there's dumb people. That's all I'm saying. Wow, Hunter. Swell.
What can I say?
I mean, he was in jail.
I didn't realize he was.
It
back.
may have been me that put myself there because I was trying to fix my stupid,
Stupid internet.
Mm-hmm.
Can it stop raining now?
I wish I had the fast time button for real life.
Yeah. we need to mow. Our grass needs to dry.
Start planting, Hunter.
Come on.
I was thinking about hooking the gate up to the planter.
Okay.
They have the old Jeep.
Yeah, I bet I'll do it.
Look up the old Jeep to the planter.
Think
Could
about
you
it.
imagine?
My Jeep would be crushed.
Oh, God. That would be great.
So do we still plant with the four-wheel drives?
You can plant whatever you want. I guess we're going to plant soy. We're going to plant soybeans in our 2 fields this time, and then we have our grass that needs to be mowed. I play. I want to. Why does this trailer hate me so much?
See, we bought a second plow. Makes my head feel better already.
Yeah, we did just for you. I can't unload. I can't load anymore.
Did you break?
I don't know. I just this trailer and the auto load we have.
I mean, you do have like a partial wool pallet there, but
Where's the goat in the boat? Well, there was one in the sorter or in Minecraft the other day, but we're not selling this right now, right?
Can we have Sean inside the sorter, or is he in the hallway?
I'm gonna go sell this. Why not? Because it's stuck on the trailer anyway, so might as well just do what I have to do here. Because we're gonna need this trailer for bales. Do what?
What are we leasing?
I have no idea. We have something leased. Is there a leasing cost?
Yeah, it was like $1,000.
Yeah, 1,400.
Huh.
For something.
I don't know. Oh, there's another wagon on sale for $3,500.
You have three wagons in a line.
We're leasing our baler right now. That's right. We had all that trouble Tuesday with the baler, and I ended up leasing a baler. Uh-oh.
You do have that rain bale mod. Is it not still raining for you guys, or?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Didn't know if my game was still broken or not.
Oh, in the game? No, it's not. It's not.
Say real life, yeah. Farm sim, no. I don't know about real life.
It's downpour and rain in the game for me.
It's downpour in IRL for you.
That too. Yeah, no, real life it is raining currently for at least me, Hunter.
Yeah, it's a bit moist around here.
A bit, yeah.
Somebody left this tractor to where I'm gonna get in trouble here in a minute. There is no fuel in this thing.
There's a diesel barrel out by that shop behind the farm there. Maybe it's in the fence.
Yep, seems like he keeps going in there a lot.
Yeah, rain IRL. Yep. There's a lot of it out there.
There's another gravity wagon on sale.
I know, I saw that. I was kind of thinking about it. Like, it would be nice to have, honestly. You could put 3 behind one of the articulated tractors, the Steigers, and get her done, right?
Heck yeah, man.
As we discovered.
So I'm not going to say it, but why did they change the name of that open contract we have to that?
I have no idea.
Because basically all you're doing is removing weeds.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. We discovered we're close together. Wait. Oh, yeah, you're the one in St. Louis, right? Right? There's so many St. Louis people. It's hard to keep track. We should have a meetup someday, I'm telling you. Y'all can come to the farm and we'll drive tractors from the 30s. Sorry, 40s. Or something. And the funny part is watching everybody figure out how to get on and off that tractor. That's the fun part, isn't it, Tony?
They're not bad, but the one you gotta sit back and
The next Gaudi, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good deal.
I have a request.
Okay.
Can you try and fast time for a few minutes to see if it fixes my game?
Don't meet your heroes. Wait, am I your hero?
You need to get out more. Alright, fix it off. Thank you.
Oh, Hunter.
You might make Left jealous because, he didn't even wave to him at the truck stop.
Oh, God. Wow. Just the saying. Okay, good. I'm not your hero. Whew. I was about to say, yeah, it's a problem. That's a problem. Oh, God. Yeah, so there's 2 of you from St. Louis in here. Yeah. There's a bunch of St. Louis folks, actually, and it's funny, every time I talk about, if I just mention something in St. Louis, usually there's at least one person in chat's like, wait a minute, you're from St. Louis? I'm from blah, 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 or I grew up in St. Louis, or There's a lot of people. It's kind of cool. And I'm here for it. So yeah. You betcha. Yeah, that Blues game last night was something. I'm really nervous about tomorrow, you know? Have a meet up at the farm. John will stay away because there's people there.
Yeah, you can go there. He ain't gonna be there, but you can go there.
Oh, God. Y'all can meet my dad. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to What's Poppin'. Oh, God.
So I do like this steering assist thing. I would wish when you're doing the in-rows, it would actually just follow the entire thing, not have to like switch lines every.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing with it. It doesn't like corners, like sharp, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird thing with it, but yeah.
Yeah, I've had it made my corners like gentle, corners.
I think I saw Matt was working on that too, where he was making all his fields like real sweepy corners, you know?
Yeah, either real sweepy or like a 90.
Yeah. Yep. Wish console had a bigger space on those mods. Interesting. The big blue room. Interesting. I don't know what that is. What's the big blue room? What is that? I don't know what that is. Tony, what's the big blue room?
I would assume it's a room that's got some size to it. It's blue. I don't know.
Maybe colored blue.
Come on, Tony, you're supposed to know. You get out more.
Oh, it's
okay. Outside. Oh.
Where's the airplane?
That went over my head completely. Well, it's really two-tone, you know. You got it's got a green floor, you know, at least most of the year. The big blue. Okay, yeah, that totally. I was like, is there something in St.
I was thinking it was some St. Louis thing.
Yeah, I was like, is it IKEA? Like, that could be. I don't like IKEA. And we were just talking the Blues, so I was like, what? Maybe it's the where the Blues play.
But talk about a set of people who need to get out more.
You know, Hunter, all the time I'll be out with Dad. We'll be driving around town, and I'm like, wow, that looks different. And he's like, it's been that way for like 6 months. I'm like, yeah, I don't get out much. I don't like IKEA. I am not an IKEA fan at all.
Oh, that's where you test like family relationship.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Been
good.
there once.
The only good part of IKEA is at the very end you get an ice cream cone. Okay, that's it.
You mean the end when you walk out the door?
Sean is in the fence and Billy is out of the fence. Gotcha.
How did Billy? Did some perish? Did his lead break?
That's rechargeable batteries on the market. Really? I didn't know that. But yeah, IKEA just. I think part of the reason I don't like IKEA is my one brother that I have issues with and my sister. They are like everything in their house came from IKEA. And what used to aggravate me was Mom liked IKEA. And they would go to IKEA all the time and they would brag about, oh, we were at IKEA the other day, blah, blah, blah. They would never take Mom with them. And yeah, it was kind of a chore to take Mom, especially in the last, 2 years of her life. But she loved IKEA. And it just annoyed me that they would never take her with them. So, yeah. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? But yeah, that's what used to irk me about. But anyway, it's just that's a me problem. Tony.
Oh.
Good Lord, brother.
Sorry, I'm backing
Where you,
up.
where you going?
I'm backing up. Where are you going?
Trying to go get some wool.
Sorry about that.
CBM, what's up, man? Welcome, man. How you doing today?
I wasn't paying attention. I heard a tractor, and all of a sudden, Dolly!
1 minute, you're in the rhubarb looking at the... Or wait.
This is why you crashed so much, Tony.
I'm going to make this auto load thing a little taller on this trailer. I have decided.
When it reversed, here?
Exactly. Honor, thanks to the bets. Oh, wait, it was in reverse.
Hunter, I was in reverse.
That's the problem. That's all I've got. It's just wow. Doing great. Well, that's good to hear. It's kind of like pouring outside right now, huh? We're gonna go up to like 4. I don't know how much that's gonna hold, but I'm here for it. Oh boy.
It's got a license plate on it too. Just
it does. I don't. It's really
bothers you.
small. I feel like I don't mind it as much on a trailer as I do. Well, the tractor has one too. Okay, I might have to go back and take it. That's fine. No. I'm not gonna let it bother me, Tony. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, bro.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride.
I'll drastically change the topic.
Nothing gonna hold me down. Uh-oh. What do you change the topic to?
Well, it involves farm equipment.
Okay.
I like farm equipment.
So today I was on TikTok, as one does.
As you do.
And I came across the video from Ryan Kelly. I don't know if any of you guys follow him or anything like that.
Don't know who that is now.
I think his username's like Wisconsin or like WI Titan 2.
Okay.
He's kind of like big like in the farm history.
Okay.
Kinda.
I think I've heard you talk about him before.
Like he'll go and like interview like just all like cool stuff. Well, he had an old magazine from the 80s, right? Like Farm Magazine.
Okay.
It's from 1986. I think it was a November 1986 edition, and there's an ad in here. And it says, "Get the world's most accurate planter free with the purchase of a white Field Boss 88 through 185 horse tractor."
What?
Sale ends December 26th. So if you bought a white tractor between 88 and 185 horse, you got a free planter.
That's amazing.
But then again, too, like, obviously, I wasn't alive in 1986.
Yeah.
You missed that by a couple of years.
So I don't know, like, obviously, like, the state of, like, the economy, the farm economy, I don't know, like, if it was good or...
The 80s, there was a big crash in the 80s.
Yeah, I was going to say, horrible,
so.
Yeah.
I just don't know, like, when the... I don't know
I don't
when
either.
it got better, you know?
Yeah. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you welcoming. What's poppin'?
I just thought that was neat.
So, some of the guys that you'll hear on stream, Tony, Hunter, Trent, they're not like, you know, in their 30s and 40s, right? They're in their 20s. So
John just gave himself away. He's 46.
I'm not 46, dog.
I'm glad you didn't throw me in there.
I'm 47.
Yeah, dog, we got Flow.
Jeff, what's up? What's going on?
Jacob 2348 cheered Dex 100.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 46.
All right. Jacob, thanks for the bets. What's up? Did we make the auto? No. So we're using the universal auto load script is what we're using. And then it's just a in-game trailer. But yeah, so there's some younger folks, you know. So, yeah. I'm like the old one here, so as far as like who's talking on stream anyway. Right? Maybe? I don't know.
I believe you.
Yeah, I think I'm the second oldest.
Yeah, probably.
I just work here.
Hunter.
I was waiting for somebody to find it.
Oh, Hunter, I saw it. I just chose not to acknowledge it.
Come on, Tony.
And for the record, there's nothing wrong with being in your, 40s, 50s, and beyond. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with that at all. But, sometimes we have to stop and go, yeah, Tony's in his early 20s. So when he talks about things being old from the 80s, we got to just...
Well, in fairness, from 1986 to 2002, little bit of a gap there, you know what I mean?
I'm aware. Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware.
Listen, if you think about it this way, I'm just bringing down the average age here, okay? So,
oh my gosh.
All I know is it is pouring rain, and I believe Pops is at the farm, and he's gonna tear up my lane even more, Tony.
That just means you get to redo it.
I don't want to redo it.
You like riding the tractor, so I don't know why you're complaining.
He was pointing out spots where you could fix it though.
Well, yeah, I know he was, but yet we didn't fix it. So.
Well, now you can actually fix it. So.
Yeah.
I still don't see the issue.
Yep, it's called. You're tired of stacking pallets. Yeah. What was? No way, car. Get out of here. You're not passing me.
That's what I do in real life.
I was ready to turn left, and a car's passing me. That's what kills farmers in real life.
That's because you didn't have your left turn signal on.
I have both of them on. I can go any way I want.
That's a perfect example of Missouri drivers. Let's pass a tractor crossing the tracks. I mean,
of course, yeah.
What a great example.
And it's like the low must be right on top of St. Louis right now. It's literally just pivoting.
Pivot.
It's wild.
Pivot.
Yeah, just like that. Oh. I misjudged. Pivot. Yep. I made a mistake, chat.
You thought you were slick, didn't you?
I got my cans. What cans? Huh? Kimmy's getting rain today. 100 thanks to the bits. But anyway, the lane is, it's going to be so bad. And his truck is covered in mud right now from, it's just always wet. And the lane really just needs time to kind of mellow, But that's okay. I'm hoping to get something soon that'll help with the lane. We'll just leave it at that.
Ooh, I know what that is.
Run that field cultivator right down the middle of that lane.
I was thinking about that, Hunter. I'd get plenty of loose dirt.
No, yeah.
I left stuff. Oh, that goat's milk. It's fine. We'll leave it out in the sun. It'll ferment.
You gonna come out here and help me play it, Zach?
I'm gonna bail so I can continue raking.
Got you.
I swear I'll help on the farm sometime.
We need to buy that 8000 series deer.
I know. I really want one. I really do. I'm tempted to buy this other wagon though, honestly, for $3,500.
Feels like that's probably something we can make happen.
You should buy that wagon.
Or the other deer.
It's cheap.
Or both.
You can get bought with both, I feel like.
Or we could make, should I make this like a right-hand box instead of a left?
Yeah, make it opposite everything I've got. That's good.
It makes sense, yeah.
Hey, I was making us money so we can get rid of our
I didn't know
money,
you could change the box direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a farmer thing. You gotta be in debt, man.
All right. We're good.
Oh, you see them on the left side.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Well, if you had a tractor that you got on and off of the right side, it would make sense. But that's why they're on the left, because that's where you get on and off your tractor.
Okay,
So, yeah.
now you gotta have something to pull it back home, so you might as well just buy that John Deere.
I mean, you have 400,000, so.
I know, but we could make a payment.
You could buy the dairy. You could buy some cows.
We could make a make a dent in our loan of $600,000.
No, just borrow more.
I'm trying to make you more money.
Just borrow more.
It's the American way.
That's true, actually. What's what's the top speed on that bad boy? 24. Okay. It's a 300 horsepower tractor.
What a unit. What a unit.
So does that mean we could pull the plow with that instead of the staggers?
Watch your mouth.
I'm just not a big fan of articulated tractors, and I did a plowing contract yesterday.
You're digging your hole deeper.
Next thing
you didn't plow like the whole map in one.
Check yourself.
Hey, Scoot.
What's up, Tony?
Tell Hunter you really don't like Oliver tractors. He can't stand.
Yeah. Okay. Easy there.
Oh gosh.
I mean, I'm more of a green tractor fan myself, but I mean,
Olivers are green.
They're green.
Just a different shade.
Talking about the ones with the gears on them.
Oh.
I mean, I have 99% John Deere, so.
That was all I had when I grew up.
You know, I had a realization, okay? I just thought about something.
Okay.
I think I...
go to work Monday?
Zach
what,
had a
Trent?
thought?
You gotta go to work Monday?
Yeah, I do. But that's not the thought I had. So if the white farm equipment manufacturing people were giving away planters in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
I think that's part of the reason they're not in business anymore.
Could be part of it, yeah.
Actually, white is still in business. They got bought up by AGCO.
Yeah, different.
Yeah.
And up until just a couple of years ago, you could still buy a white planter. The white planters have been rebranded as Massey Ferguson's now.
It's
but
all
they
under
were
like the AGCO umbrella, isn't it?
Yeah, Massey's under the AGCO umbrella, yeah. But like that's what because like Colder Cornstar's family, they have that white planter, and nowadays if you want that basically the same planter, it's a Massey Ferguson. So white it is not like an independent company anymore, but it is still a thing.
And like same thing with Ryan Brown.
What?
That one is a Massey though.
Oh, that's Massey, but
it's a Massey, but it's basically identical to the old white.
Still a white.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Like pulling that load of silage bales.
Yeah, I think I might need a bigger boat.
It could have also been a ploy. You got the free planter, but it wasn't great quality, so you're going to spend more in parts to fix it after the fact.
That could be. And I think the problem is actually going to be stopping this trailer, not pulling it.
You got a whole lot to go, not a whole lot of woe.
I only increased it to like 4 meters, y'all. Okay, it wasn't that much.
Need the old tow chain.
According to the tractor, it's too much.
And as far as this game making you buy a copy for a dedicated server, it is the dumbest thing ever, and it's like the only game that does that. And I don't understand why they do it. So your grandpa had a Massey Ferguson 399. Let's go. Yeah, no other games make you do that. In fact, when I started messing with like servers, I had FarmSim. FarmSim was my first server that I set up myself. And then I was going to do like a Satisfactory server and a Rust server at the time. And I didn't know that you didn't need a copy. So I went on my second Steam account that I have for the server PC, and I bought Rust and I bought Satisfactory thinking I had to have them to run a server. And then my eyes were opened and I was like, oh, okay, I don't need that anymore. So it was kind of funny.
Refund.
Actually, I don't think I did. No, I still have them technically. But yeah, it was.
Lost
it
your
was
opportunity.
Do what?
I said you lost an opportunity.
A little bit, yeah. Well, because I think when I actually bought them, and then when I actually went to set it up, like the time had run out. It was like kind of a long time between, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna make this hill coming up. Maybe we should turn that down to like 3 instead of 4.
Or maybe 3.5.
Or maybe I just need a bigger boat. All right.
Just buy the 8 Series John Deere.
The problem is, okay, $190,000 to get it up to 300 horsepower. It's 160 horsepower as it sits. That's not really.
Is there one in between?
We can go 200 horsepower, or do we just spend the? That's 100 grand. We might as well just spend the other 50 grand and go for it, right? Oh yeah, boy. Got to change that to the U.S., please. Thank you. None of this EU stuff. Sorry, but not sorry. Wait, the EU front fenders are wider than the U.S. ones?
That's probably because I think that you're going to put the wide tires on.
Probably.
Maybe.
Gotta have the GPS, sure.
Pardon me, Scoot.
I'm still driving. I didn't realize there was. Hang on, there's too many options. I'm gonna be crashed.
Can we get a straight pipe, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get a chrome pipe.
Makes me happy.
Oh yeah. The only thing better is if there would be a flapper, you know.
But is the flapper in the right direction? That's the
question.
What?
You know what, Tony? If you pay attention to the farm show, they're all in all different directions.
That's just. It's like one of these age-old questions. You know, which came first, chicken, the egg? Which way the muffler flap goes on?
I just turn mine sideways.
So Hunter, on our 995, the muffler doesn't muffler slash exhaust. It just sits. There's nothing that holds it down.
Yep.
So depending on the, it'll spin. The whole muffler will just spin, right? With that,
yep.
So sometimes our muffler flapper on that tractor is sideways, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
A screw or a
no, it does. It has nothing to hold it down, or nothing to hold it in place. The tractor just doesn't have
a little small tack weld.
Well, the problem is you need to remove the muffler if you need to take the hood off. Oh Jesus, I can't stop.
Hey, we got one on good old freight shaker, and it's the pivot point's facing forward,
right?
Yeah, so the exhaust goes behind you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. So on my Alice B, I have the pivot point to the front. I think it looks better.
At least that's how ours is, because like right now the semi is facing like
and
west.
if you're running a semi, you wouldn't want it the other way, because then as soon as you start going down the road, it's just gonna be a sail in the wind, you know. So you wouldn't.
I think that's how we've always done it.
Yeah, that was some good money.
Based off the direction of travel.
Yeah, exactly, Jacob. That's why. I mean, it's just the way it is. Yeah. Although not like the hood is not necessarily the easiest thing. I mean, it's not terrible. It's better to take the hood on and off that tractor with like 3 people. So 2 people's kind of rough. Not gonna lie.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
You do me a favor.
No.
Okay.
What?
Could you pick up the bales on the end where I just bailed?
Yeah, give me a second.
Kind of hard for him right now. Tony's in town.
Did you wrap them?
Do we want to wrap them first?
Oh, yeah, I should probably wrap them first.
Yeah, we want to wrap them. They're worth more money. Thanks for that follow. Welcome in. What's poppin'? How's it going?
Never mind, I'll shut up. Just keep doing your thing. Let me be here.
We are on hard economic difficulty, yes. Yes, we are. That's why we're not making any money when we sell anything. Because yeah, we are definitely on a hard economic difficulty. There we go, Tony. You like that one? Like that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what that screams?
What?
Horsepower and all of it.
I'm only gonna go with 1 beacon. Is that bad?
All I request is that you get rid of this good license plate on the front grill.
Oh, I'll get rid of the license plate. Don't you worry, Hunter.
We got a little headrest in there too. Man.
Okay, dog. We
Yeah,
all need
dog.
comfort.
Straight out of the 1990s, buddy.
Spending extra money for the headrest.
We want the front. Hopefully that'll work for our mower, right? Because our mowing capabilities now kind of suck.
I mean, it's working good on this John Deere.
Please do not.
What did I do?
We're not VDOT here.
Yeah, you're not
It's
like
road ditch mower right there.
Or those come from Timu? I mean, what are we doing?
You need to put the swing mower on there.
Oh my gosh,
that's
the
still mowing ditch tractor there.
Oh man.
So was there a PTO on the front when you had that?
So technically there is no PTO, but Magic PTO? Maybe.
I don't know, because the PTO looks like it's actually hooked up on the mower.
I mean, it could be Magic PTO though. Bear was bailing the other day with no PTO, so. All right, so a cool $204,700.
It's worth it.
We're gonna try that. If it doesn't work with the front PTO like we want, then we'll just take that off and put a weight box on the front.
Can you imagine?
Blinky. Wait, hang on. The blinky lights don't work out there. Oh man. Okay, what?
Out.
I gotta take them off. Then it looks dumb.
He said they're burnt out.
They're burnt out. Could you imagine what? Getting a new tractor?
Could you
like
imagine
this?
getting this tractor like back, buying it new in the 90s and like hooking it up to your, just your brand new 16-row corn planter? Oh man, yeah. I was born in the wrong era, truly.
You just need some blinker fluid in there. It'll start blinking again.
Apparently, yeah.
But then again, if I was farming in the 90s, I had to use markers, and it's just a bad deal.
Yeah, that's rough, ain't it?
It's a bad deal.
All right, we'll just take those off because, well, they don't work. So.
Daytona, we still don't even use markers on our 8-row.
Say not anymore. People don't use markers, yeah.
Even on the tiny planters.
Well, some do still.
We use markers on our beam planner.
In
But
fairness,
you don't
though,
have GPS.
Not on our beam planner.
in fairness, though, Trent, you farm a square radius, don't you?
They're not all square, but mostly.
Hunter farms some patches where you do the inrows, and that's the whole field.
It does look weird without the arbs on there, though. The blinkers, the hazards. I don't like it.
We'll put them on and just.
He's going back again.
Put them on, but don't run my hazards. That's probably the option. Jacob, thank you. I'm so glad to have a mute button. That's all I know. Mute button is my friend. After all, I could go back actually and then just not run the. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, there is an 8,000 in Discord that the hazards do work.
Farming in the 90s did not involve TikTok. Tony, you couldn't have survived.
I think the biggest problem I had was there would be nothing to listen to in the cab. I couldn't hook my aux cord.
We had radios in the 90s, dog. Jesus.
Yeah, but I couldn't listen to podcast.
There was no such thing.
I know.
Me and my A-track apes.
How am I supposed to listen?
Yeah, how are we supposed to listen to growing corn?
How am I supposed to listen to the straightforward farming podcast if I can't? If there's
God,
no
just
such
name
thing as
drop. Jeez.
If there's no podcast.
I don't know. There was no podcasting. I used
How
to
am I
listen.
supposed to tune into the Puma Plow stream if I can't get to it?
There was no Puma Plow streams. There was no Puma Plow in the 90s.
Yeah, where's the Plow on podcast, you know?
Yeah, it's short-lived. Listen, back in the early days of podcasting, there was a guy that somehow, I don't remember, I think it was first time found, and he called himself a ninja caster. Okay. And what he meant by that was he was married, had a kid, and his wife didn't know that he was podcasting. Okay. So most of the time when he would want to record a podcast, he'd be like up late, sitting in a closet of a spare bedroom in their house, so that she didn't hear him, like, you know, talking to nobody. It was horribly inappropriate, but God, it was funny. But yeah, the first podcaster was Paul Harvey. Good day. Paul Harvey was the man. He was the GOAT. But yeah, it was really, really awkward, but funny.
So while making poor financial decisions, should we get a tedder to make hay to feed the horses?
I don't know. Can I pick up a bale? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Does auto load not work? Never mind. With this tractor. Buy a tedder to make some hay to feed the horsies, huh?
Well, I guess we don't have to because we also don't have a blower, so we have to buy one of those too.
Yeah, or we'd have to say forage wagon. Then you can't store. We'll worry about them horsies later. How about that?
Alright, I'll just keep exercising.
Able to.
Get what?
Oats. A bag of oats.
Yeah.
It'd be cheaper than a tedder.
Well, they need both, don't they?
Yeah, but you can't do both, so.
Why does this thing work on every other bale? Boy.
Make you ask questions.
I mean, seriously, it's like
I mean, you guys are asking way too many questions.
every other bale it picks up fine. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to help Tony. I really am. It's going well.
It's no problem.
You have half the bales to dodge now.
Maybe next time around I'll get the other half, you know?
Just keep going in circles.
I did take the baling with mud off, yeah. Uninstalled it even, not just turned it off. Uninstalled.
Wow.
Wow. See, it should be where I can just drive. I turned it on. Let's see if it works now. I hit the buttons in the, see, it should just pick them up.
I didn't have a problem on, what day was that? Thursday?
Nobody has problems with auto load, only me.
Okay.
Press Alt F4.
See, here we go. Can't pick that bale up. Hang on, let me go to the next one. I'm about to buy a regular bale loader. I can't.
English.
Ain't no worky. That's auto load strapping it down. That's not me. That's auto load doing its thing automatically.
We just need to find one of those old school bale flippers in the old school bale trailer.
There you go. Oh, man. Nope. Nope. Not gonna. Nope. We don't like that bale. Hang on. We go to the next one. Is it like this one? Yeah. Oh, God. Tony, you're wrapping bales with that? All right.
I raked the outside around, and I ditched the rake. I grabbed the baler, and then I grabbed the wrapper.
Tell me we don't have enough regular tractors without telling me we don't have enough regular tractors.
We have that other little tractor. It'd pull that wrapper fine, I think.
Yeah.
Well, you see, John was using that tractor to haul bales.
Oh, Scoot, you're cheating.
No,
It's supposed to go on the front of your
case.
tractor. It's meant to go on the front of a tractor. But it probably works a lot better on the back like that, huh?
Oh.
My question is, how can you say it's supposed to go? Well, I guess because of where the discharge is, maybe. But it seems weird because the brooms are on the back, like the little covers.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to go on the back, but it's kind of made for your Valtras.
It's made to run the other direction. Let's just leave it at that. How about that? But if it's working, hey, more power to you. Oh, jeez.
Hey, you zigged and I
oh yeah.
I should have zagged. My fault.
Oh god. Dude, this thing has way more acceleration than that little John Deere. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's going. You're driving.
Don't run over the weight.
Don't run over the weight.
You went from driving a Ford Pinto to like, a Cadillac.
Yeah. Pretty much. Okay, now it'll like the rest of these bales.
You just got picked up twice.
Yeah, it's fine. Although this tractor is like overkill for this trailer, but
So we're really gonna go there? I'm pulling a 6-row with a 4-wheel drive.
That's okay. One of those doesn't have the big engine in it, of those 2 quads that we have. All right.
I have a 9370. What do you got, Tony?
9390.
Tony's got the bigger horsepower.
I didn't feel like I had enough to pull this planter.
And I'm wrapping bales.
Well, you need a lot of hydraulic flow, so it takes a lot of horsepower,
Yeah, dog, we got hydraulic flow.
That's right.
We got grid flow.
Oh, man. Well, actually, I just need to take another load of bales to town, and then... one more load? I think one more load of bales to town. And then we should be good to quit running into town so much. Hopefully. Actually do some field work. I've just been running for the last over an hour. Running. That's okay. It happens. Alright. Come on. Yeah, dog. So I know there's a way. We had it working the other day where you don't need to stop at each bale. It doesn't like me. Somebody else set it up. So when we go to pick up the rest of the bales, somebody else is going to have to at least start the trailer. That or I'll just put the thing on course play and let it buck. Because that does work still for picking up bales. Although the problem is we have 2 different types of bales in the field, so that won't work now. So we get them all wrapped. Tony, you got more end-row bales or no?
Yes.
Okay. I guess this is your corner where you were changing everything. Huh?
Yeah, can you tell?
No, not at all. Look at Honor just sending it, chat.
I'm just planting away over here.
Oh boy, I should have just kept
my 6 rows at a time.
Hey man, that's 6 more rows than we had planted before, right? Or something.
Don't try to make me feel better about this situation.
Well, Hunter, just imagine, it could have been worse. You could be doing 4 rows on wide rows,
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably still be covering almost exactly the same amount of acres.
Just think about
Could
the
also be
upgrades.
plowing.
Yeah.
Just think about the upgrades, Hunter.
Hey, there's always worse jobs.
Hey, you could have to get off the tractor at the end of every pass and move your tripwire, okay?
Yeah, could be like the millennial farmer the other day and be working on a field cultivator.
A digger.
Anybody else see that video he was expressing himself in?
Oh, the one with the dirt in his backside, yeah. Yeah, you sent that to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I heard you had a good chuckle of that.
Yeah, it was something, Yeah, it was something.
Just think, Hunter, you could be planting 2 rows with your horse, your team of horses.
We got a 2-row planter. I'll get the horse out.
We actually do have horses too.
They're actually exercising. Need some more.
Yeah. I don't think they're quite the right kind of horse, but a horse is a horse, right? We need some draft horses, Maybe some
some with some big
Clydesdales.
hoofs.
Yeah, need some Clydesdales. That's what we really need.
What's the horse that's going to win today's name?
Oh, I don't know.
Jacob 2348 cheered Dex 100. Of course.
A horse, of course. Jacob, thanks for the bets. I didn't realize it was Kentucky Derby time, and then my TikTok last night was nothing but like St. Louis Blues and Kentucky Derby stuff. So I was like, oh, I guess the Derby's tomorrow, meaning today. So kind of interesting. Dad'll be all about it. For some reason, he gets like way into it. And usually I'm just like, yeah, there's horses running. I don't know what you want me to say. But he'll watch like
making a
that.
left turn.
Pretty much, yeah. He'll watch like the whole thing.